But I don't know, man. I'm kind of blessed that I was able to kind of span most eras because of my brothers. And my
Hmm.
brothers was listening to shit and was putting me on. Because I was only what 6, 7, 8 years old, maybe not even that old when Run DMC was at in one of their apex and they was doing songs with Aerosmith and that was the shit that my brothers was listening to. They was listening to the Dougie Fresh, the Slick Ricks, the KRS Ones, the LL Cool J's. You know what I'm saying? Pete Rock and CL Smooths. And so, I was kind of endeared into that because while I was listening to Nas and Jay and Mob Deep and you know what I'm saying, they was also putting me up on Coogee Rap and the history of it and the legacy of it. And so I understand how important the legends were and the impact that they was having. In addition to me listening to the big puns and going to
Mm.
Sam Goody and shit and picking up Life After Death 2 days early before it dropped, and we was
Mm.
bumping that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just can't. It's almost like I came up in a perfect era to where I was able to really understand what happened in the '80s, capture what happened in the '90s, endear myself in the 2000s and the 50 Cent era, the Eminem era, and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of have been able to really get it all and then do a compare and contrast while appreciating what happened in the past. So it's a little different for me. You know what I'm saying? Yep, I
Anton
was
said,
listening to E40. E40 was our favorite. We used to Hall of Game. We used to listen to E40, Too Short, Cocktails, all of that shit, bro. We used to listen to everything in Oakland, Spice One, Crips and Bloods. Um, we used to listen to everything on the East Coast. I was outside when 36 Chambers came out. I was outside when all of that shit. Like we had everything, every single album that you can think of. I was listening to Shaq when You Can't Stop the Rain came out with Biggie. That shit
Yeah.
was hit. When Big One More Chance and then the remix hit. That shit was everywhere. Bone Thugs and Harmony. When Bone Thugs and Harmony came out with Easy E, I was there for the beef with Dr. Dre and Easy E and them, and they was going back and forth. When Bone Thugs and Harmony hit, and then right after that, Crucial Conflict and all of them, you know what I'm saying? So I was listening to everything in Chicago, Do or Die, you know what I'm saying? Twister,
"Hey, in the
Twister, Do or
middle of the
Die, and then we was paying attention to
barn."
everything that was going on in the South. We was listening to Outkast's first album,
AC Aliens.
Playalistic Cadillac Music. We
Yeah.
was on that
That's true.
shit. We was listening to Two Live Crew. We was listening to all of the JIT music. We was listening to house techno. So my what I was influenced by is everything. We was listening to Suave House, Rap a Lot, Mr. Mike, 8 Ball and MJG, MC8 over there, Compton's Most Wanted. We was listening to
Hmm.
all of that shit, right? So I don't come up in a space where I'm only listening to the shit that y'all paying attention to on the end of 2010s and above. We was listening to
Ah,
everything, bro.
we was listening to everything. We was listening to Avril Lavigne. We was listening to Spice Girls. We was listening to Blake 182 and Fun.
What?
Green
So
Day.
so so again, like my thing, even the crossover with Jay Z and Linkin Park and all of that shit, like m- my we love Mr. Mike. We
Oh, Lost
loved 8 Ball
Boys.
and MJD. We loved Space Age Pimpin'. We loved all of that
Ooh.
shit. We loved everything in Memphis. We was
Three
listening to
Six Mafia.
we was listening to
Mafia.
362.
Muffy
But we
Mafia.
was listening to 3-6 before they blew up though, right? So
Yeah.
all of that shit, all of the
Yeah.
stuff that my guys was, we was listening to Twister's second album, one of my favorite albums of all the time. So my appreciation for hip hop and rap
Adrenaline
goes
Rush.
beyond what I hear motherfuckers talking about today. Cause I understand. I was there when Ice Cube dropped No Vaseline. I was listening to Common and you know what I'm saying when he
Woo.
when he when he was going back and forth with Ice Cube. I was listening to Slum Village. I listened to Jay Dilla. You know what I'm saying? All of
Woo.
that shit. Climax,
Shit.
Busta Rhymes when he first came out, Leaders of the New School.
Yep.
We went
Charlie
to the
Brown.
concerts. I went to the No Way Out concert and Busta Rhymes shut that shit down. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
No Way Out?
I I mean, yeah, the No Way Out. No, was it the No Way Out concert? Because that was the one that Jay Z was on, and Jay left. I don't know. I don't remember. But I went to all of the concerts. Is what I'm saying. I was there when Horse and Carriage, Mace, Cameron, all of that shit, bro. Big L, we listen to that shit. We was listening to all of the battle rap eras, T Rex and them, Murder Mook and all of them. We was in all of that. We was immersed in rap and hip hop culture. That shit was life for us. So it was different for us.
For sure.
But a lot of
For
people don't know
sure.
nothing about that, bro. A lot of people don't know nothing about all of that stuff. Because they only know one side or they only know one coast or one sound. They don't know all of it.
Yeah,
They wasn't outside with all of that shit.
I think by us being in the Midwest, like it was a blessing because we caught everything.
We
We
did,
caught
bro.
everything.
We
We caught
did.
everything. It wasn't like we wasn't biased to like a certain area. You know, like because Midwest artists, we just listen to them like they was everybody else. We listen to them. We listen to the West Coast. We listen to down south. We listen to the East Coast. We
Yeah,
listen to
bro.
everybody. We didn't just be like, oh no, we just gotta have this Southern. No, we listened to everybody. And the Midwest and in the Midwest because we didn't have like that super duper popping artist
Mm-hmm.
like that until like it really was like I want to say like when Twister blew up. Maybe that's like when we got our first, like when Twister blew up, Bone, and then
But Twister never really blew up. Though. Twister blew
he
up
never
after he
blew
was
up.
super
Yeah,
hot
he never
because
blew
because
up.
the
When Adrenaline
adrenaline.
Rush dropped, yeah,
But
when Adrenaline Rush
his
dropped,
best album was Adrenaline Rush. Motherfuckers wasn't really up on
yeah,
Twister until he
they
got with
didn't,
Kanye, right?
yeah.
That's
So it
the
was
only time
like
I ever.
we was, and you know, like so
Mm.
it was different for us, man. It's different for us, and
It is,
the
bro.
way it
I could
happened.
still quote that whole album, bro.
No, I can't.
Psychodrama. You know what I'm saying? When Psychodrama was
Ooh,
on that very first song, even Emotions, all of that shit, bro.
man, that
Everything,
shit.
bro.
It was
Everything.
it was two artists though that old school DC dudes used to listen to, and that was Devin the Dude.
Devin the
Yeah,
Dude. I love Devin the Dude. Yep.
Oh my God! Like if you were like in elementary school and then like high school boys or something with Rollfast, they would have like these hoopty
Hmm.
cars, and they would be playing 3 6 Mafia and Devin the Dude. I
Yep. I love Devin the Dude. That's
don't
my
know
yeah.
guy.
any of their
Dev,
songs, but that's what they used to always say.
We listen to
Devin,
everything. I used to listen
yeah.
to dog, I used to listen to KD. Motherfuckers don't even know who KD is. KD was an artist that was under Ice Cube. We used to listen to
Kevin
Mac
Durant.
T. No,
No,
KD. His
no,
name
no.
was K-Dee. And he had this album called Ass Gas or Cash, right? And so we used to listen to that shit. We used to listen to damn, y'all taking me back.
My boy was
Um
short chop. My boy was short chop. He used to
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
under Cube. And then my boy Razcast, man, like, oh my
Man,
God.
I listen to Rat Assassination. I used to listen to all of that shit, right?
Man.
We used to, dog, I used to listen to Nocturnal. Motherfuckers don't even know.
Oh
They don't
yeah.
know shit about
This dude
Nocturnal,
with the
bro.
hair. This dude with the hair, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Nocturnal.
Oh man, he was wild.
All of that shit, bro. But people have
Man.
no clue. And that's when people come to me like, oh man, we know you nigga, y'all don't know shit about hip hop. Y'all don't know shit about hip hop. I
That's a
can give
fact.
you a whole fucking
My
history lesson
first
about hip
album
hop, bro.
was first album I bought was Country Grammar.
Yeah, I Country Grammar. Yep. I don't know about that, but okay, that's your first hip hop album.
That was the
My,
first. Yep, that was the first thing I ever bought was Nelly Country Grammar.
Damn. My
mm.
first one was The Coming. That was the first hip hop
What, you
album
talking
I ever
about Beanie
bought.
Siegel?
Busta Rhymes.
Oh, Busta Rhymes?
The
Mm.
Coming. Yeah. Yeah. That
Nah.
was the first.
Nah. I think my first album that I purchased or first album that you had, because it's different.
Nah, that was, wait, no, wait. Because I had the single. I bought the single for Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See. Yeah, so the coming, that was like the first, that might have
That
been the
wasn't
first
my
album I
first buy.
bought.
I think my first purchase, uh damn.
Yeah,
I
it was the
got all
coming.
y'all niggas beat. My first purchase was Ghetto D, nigga.
What was that?
Oh wow. That's Master P. To me,
Yeah, my
that's Master
man's
P
gave me
best
that.
album.
My man's gave me that. And I was like,
That
what
joint
the
was
fuck is
fire.
What
this?
you mean? Mika said, "Who's that?"
I
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
know.
yeah. My
I
man's
used to
gave me
hate.
that.
I
And
thought
we
it
Oh
we
my
used to use
was
God.
that shit. I bought all of that shit. I bought Silk the Shocker. I bought see,
Oh
y'all don't know
man,
nothing about True. True was a double album that came out with Master P,
yeah, that was
his brother.
P,
Yeah, yeah.
C Murder and Silk.
PC
Yeah,
Murder and Silk. And they came out with a double album and they had Mia
yeah,
X on there. They
I
yeah.
had
know the 504 boys.
they
I
had
know
Mia
that.
X, they had Soldier Slim, they had
I
Mystical.
think
They had
Mystical was on there.
Mystical
Yeah,
came to so yeah, they had
Mr.
oh
Servo.
man, Mr. Sir. Yes. Not
Yeah,
yep. So
Mr.
Man,
hell
y'all
Servo.
yeah.
niggas getting
So
excited. Goddamn shit.
yeah,
Oh
That
man,
bro. Yeah.
this shit is a
nigga said,
time. This
yep,
shit.
yep, yep, yep.
No, real talk. This is a time. This is a moment in history, man.
It is, bro.
Like it was a lot of shit going on, man. And then because I hated what you would call it when it first came out because they would play it all the time.
Hmm.
What was Masterpiece first single? Um, we bought it, bought it.
Well, Body came. That wasn't his
They
first single.
never stopped.
Mr.
Oh,
Ice
oh yeah,
Cream
Mr.
Man was
Ice
his
Cream
first
Man was his
single.
first single. Yeah,
Ice Cream Man was his first single.
yeah, that was his first single. But when Body dropped, man, they never. I mean, I've never heard a song. To this day, I
Yeah,
still never heard a song played that much. It was like that because they would still take requests on the radio back then, and
yeah,
people just kept requesting it over and over and over. And
yeah.
90, I think it was 96.5 at the time. Yeah, I think 96.5 at the time, man. They just kept playing it. And it was just
But
like, all right, I had
P
enough.
hit P hit when I was in high school.
Yeah,
Um, but no, I'm talking about like because P used to release albums every week.
yeah. Every man,
They
yes,
it was a different album that was
yes,
dropped every single
yes,
week, and I remember
yes.
niggas in high school would be coming with every single P album, bro.
Cain and
I was like,
Abel,
damn, Cain and
Mia
Abel.
X,
Yep.
uh,
What?
Mr. I think his name was Magic.
You had to have money in high school because we was going
Yeah,
and picking up every fucking thing, bro.
man. My dude Brian had this big old CD book, man, with everything in there, from No Limit to damn Wu Tang. He even had
Somebody
the
said the
Pillets.
DOC. Y'all don't know shit about the DOC.
Oh yeah, the DLC.
The
Yeah,
DOC dropped the album that was called The Formula, bro.
yeah. That's
Or
What?
it
what
was a
that was. He
song.
had.
It was produced by Dr. Dre. It was called The Formula. It was one of the most lyrical. Oh my god, y'all don't know shit. Before DOC lost his voice, The
Yeah,
Formula
he
was
was in
one
a
of the
car accident,
dopest
right?
tracks that I ever heard of in my entire life, bro.
I got to go back and listen to that, man. I never heard it.
Oh, you
I
should
never
see
heard
my
it.
catalog. My catalog is insane, bro. My catalog, my shit is insane, dog. It's crazy. So
I don't know. What? I don't
That
know.
was man. It was a
Only thing I know
time.
about Dr. Dre is the what's the one
The
that
Chronic, the Chronic,
no
the
what's
Chronic
the one
2001,
nowadays everybody want to talk like they got something to say. What is that on?
the
oh,
Chronic
you talking about
2001.
that's the Chronic 2001.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we
Yeah.
used to play that. We used to
Chronic
play
Ooh,
that.
Sibo,
2001.
Sibo.
Huh?
Yeah, baghead stories. Damn, that's this
Yeah.
throwback.
I used to listen to Slick Rick. I used to listen to everything.
Oh
Y'all done
yeah,
fucking took me back. Y'all fucked
Brother
me up.
Lynch Hung.
Y'all took me
Oh
back, bro.
man,
That's all we did, bro. All we did was play music.
man.
All we would hoop and go and play
Yep,
music all
man,
night.
bro.
We would be up till 4 in the morning playing music, bro. All night
Non-stop.
long. It was the most. It was insane. That's all we
Then we
did was
started.
listen to music, bro.
Then we started writing rhymes. So this just started getting crazy.
Yeah, yeah, I
We'd be
bet.
writing rhymes all night, listening to other artists, trying to outdo their songs.
Yep.
Like it got hectic,
I
man.
think the only
I don't.
old school artist that actually cared about going back and listening to all their stuff is Nas. Like I
I
know
listen to
old.
everything. I listen to everything.
Like
I
I
listen to
Oh
love
everything.
man,
Nas.
Today, to this day, I still listen to Eric B and Rakim. I still listen to.
mm. Camp
I
Low.
listen to everything, bro. Every single thing, man.